Teach an old dog new tricks.com. More than 40 hours of free computer training. Sit, stay, and learn. Thank you. Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz, and today I want to talk to you about Google Maps. Now, many of you have probably used Google Maps without even realizing it. But I just want to show you some of the features of Google Maps so you can get a sense of the amazing things you can do with this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to in Google type in maps and I'm going to hit enter. And when I hit enter, what I'm going to be able to do is search for maps. And you'll see right here it brings me right to Google Maps. I'm going to click on that. And now we have a map. So the first thing I want to search for is the White House. So I'm going to type in the White House. And you're going to see Google is going to try to anticipate what it is I'm trying to search for. And it sees right here the White House, Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to be taken to a map of Washington, D.C. The little mark right there, the little A, that's the White House. Now, if I want to zoom in or out, over here on the left-hand side, I can drag this bar up or down to zoom in or out. So just by doing that, it allows me to zoom in and see things a little bit clearer. So let me go in a little closer, show me the White House, right here, the ellipse, Lafayette Square, right there. So I'm looking at a map, but if I decide instead of the map, I want to look at a satellite image, if I come over here on the right and click on satellite and click on that, now I see a satellite image. I, on my mouse, have a scroll option, so I can scroll in or out using the scroll on my mouse. And as I scroll in, you'll see it will refocus. If I want to move the page around a little bit, I can click and hold. It will turn into a little hand, and I can drag around the screen to focus on where I want to go. So I have the Kennedy Garden, the Rose Garden, the White House South Lawn. So this is really fascinating to be able to do this. If I come over here on the right-hand side and click on this again, I can choose to take it back to the street view, or the map, I should say. So now we come back to the map. Because I'm logged in or in a little closer, it's giving me a little bit different view. So again, I can move this back and forth to see different things. Also, on the right-hand side, I have some other options. I can see the traffic, and I'm going to zoom out first just so you can see this a little clearly. I can click on traffic to see what the traffic is like in the area. The green is it's good, it's moving. The red right here is it's bad. The yellow is somewhere in between. I can see photos. So if I want to see photos of this area, these are photos that people have posted. I can see the weather, which is going to appear over here on the left-hand side. And again, I'm going to come back over here and click on bicycling to see bike routes that they suggest. If I click on the drop-down and come down, I can see other items. Now, depending on the area, I can see different items based on where the map is allowing me to see those items. So there are a lot of things you can do with Google Maps. Let's go back and take some of these things off just so it's a little easier to see. There we go. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll see we have a little printer icon, and we also have a link. When I click on that link, what it allows me to do is I can either embed this map into a website, or I could also take this link and post it somewhere. For example, in an email. If you want to create directions to your office, you could create a Google map, embed it right into your website. So there are a lot of things you can do with this. Another thing you can do is if you click on Get Directions over here on the left, you can get directions. And I'm going to just do this to the White House. In fact, I'm going to take that a little bit further. I had earlier looked up a website, or I shouldn't say a website, but the address of a Starbucks in San Francisco on 2nd Street. So I'm just going to take you from my hometown zip code 02474 to this destination in San Francisco. Let's get directions to drive out there, and let's see what's going to be involved. So it's asking me which Starbucks do I want. I'm going to click right here. And when I do that, it's going to give me the directions. It's going to tell me that it's going to take me 2 days and 2 hours to get there. It's going to show me some different options, but here's the general map on how to get there. So Google Maps is really fascinating. I urge you to go in and play with it a bit just to see what you can do with it. Have some fun with it. It's amazing the things you can do. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day.